Hi there, this is Carrie from Stamp with CT, and I am joined by Dale this morning. He is waving.
Hello everybody.
So this part of the video, if you're catching this, we know you are watching the replay. It always takes Facebook just a minute to send out some notifications and let people know to hop on, those that are able to join us live. So I did not look at the weather forecast. I don't know if you're aware of this, Dale, but it's a long-standing tradition that we talk about the weather when we're trying to fill this gap here. And so our forecast is just hot. So I didn't look to see how hot it's supposed to be today, but we're trying to stick with 104 around here lately. It has been very hot, and I know a lot of you are experiencing that same heat wave. So stay safe. I say stay in your craft room. There you're safe, right?
Exactly.
Away from the heat. So if you're able to jump on, I hope you'll say good morning to us. Let us know that you're here. We have had a crazy week, and it is only Wednesday morning, and we still have a jam-packed day for today as well. Lots to do. And so we are doing a simple couple of cards today, but I think they're going to turn out really cute. I don't have a sample to share with you. I'll tell you guys a funny, well, it's not funny, haha, but just a crazy story. Was Monday evening, I was working with sending a text message to a coworker, and the screen on my phone just went black. So I call that the screen of death. And my phone was, as best I can figure, 5 or 6 years old, and so it just gave it up. And so yesterday we had to make a quick run to Dallas to get a new phone. So you guys let me know if you can tell a difference in the quality of the picture, because I went from an iPhone 10 to an iPhone 14, and allegedly this camera is significantly better. So that's yet to be proven, right? But I trust Arturo, who was an awesome person that we dealt with at Apple yesterday. So I'm excited to have a new phone. I'm sad to see my old phone go, but this one is purple, y'all, and that makes me happy. So telling you that story because I did not have anything prepared last night when I finished up a meeting with some of my team members, probably about 8:15, 8:20. I had nothing prepared for Facebook Live today. And so we had to work on putting labels on the stamp set. We had to figure out exactly what we were going to even use as far as a stamp set and designer series paper. But I have had this super cute little stamp set called Everyday Thanks pretty much since the annual catalog launched in May. And I've ordered it 3 or 4 times now. I've used it as a prize at the launch party and with team meeting. And I finally ordered another one when they had the stamp sale, and I was able to keep one for myself because I just think this is such a cute and very versatile stamp set for thanking those that are in teaching, and also first responders and medical people that serve you. So this is just a really cute little stamp set. We're going to make a couple cards with it today. We're going to be using the Band-Aid and the stethoscope. Now, as a nurse, I think the stethoscope is probably my favorite stamp in this. It's really, really cute. And then you've got the siren. So really cute little images, just a couple of sentiments of thanks. Oh, that pencil is adorable too. We actually went out to Google Images and found more cards using the pencil, I would say, than anything else, right?
Absolutely. Some
really, really cute cards with the pencil for teachers. And then we're also pulling in something fancy because you know we love these dies. Whoops, that one hopped right out, didn't it? Mm-hmm. So we love these dies, and this time we're using one that's a little bit, I think, unexpected. This little kind of swoosh, we're able to put a thanks sentiment in there. But don't forget to pull out your dies and take a look at what you have as far as the smaller pieces, because a lot of times those can help you as well, and we tend to kind of forget about those. We're also using, this is called, I have the packaging here so I don't mess this up, because I want to call it shimmer ribbon combo, but it's sheer ribbon combo. So let me reel this off just a little bit. You have got, we think Lemon Lolly, right?
All right.
Lemon Lolly, Bubble Bath, and Azure Afternoon. Really, really cute. I'll bring it close to where you can see there's shimmer to it, and it has that stitching down the side. So real cute ribbon. We're going to be using 2 of the colors of that today. And then I've pulled in this paper pack a couple different times now. Delightfully Eclectic. We're going to use just a couple sheets from that. Remember that this is that really big paper pack that has 48 sheets in it. Dale's reeling up that ribbon, and you know what? I'm going to get one of them back out in just a minute. And he's going to have to do it all again, right? So anyway, we're using a couple of pieces of Designer Series paper from this pack, but it's just got so much in it that I wanted to share that with you again too. Okay, let's pull out some supplies, and like I said, I don't have a sample to share with you, but we have ideas, so that's half the battle, right?
Well, that's most of the battle.
That's most of the battle. So what we did was take a thick basic white card base, and we cut it at 11 by 4 1/4 and scored it at 5 1/2, and then I cut 1 1/4 off, and I cut it crooked. So Dale went back in and fixed it. So now we have 1 1/2 off the bottom of this card. We, you know, if you make a mistake, look at it and see if there's something you can do to fix it, because so many times we can fix it, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So if you cut crooked, take a look at it. We just snipped a little bit more off, and we're going to make it work. Then I have a piece of Bubble Bath, and it's 5 1/4 by 4 inches, and it's going to layer on the inside so that this part shows. And we're going to do some stamping right quick. So there's that little swoosh that I showed you that I cut, and we're actually going to put our sentiment on that. So we're using Pretty Peacock ink, and we're going to grab a Band-Aid stamp. Oops. Oops. I'm making a mess. And you may notice that Oliver the Crafty Pup is not with us this morning. He has way too much energy today.
Well, I would say
Am I being judgmental?
No, he's...
Oh my word, y'all. So I knew it was not going to work for him to be in here. So he is outside enjoying some outside time before it gets to be 104. I'm hoping not to put my head in the camera, but I've got to be able to see if I'm in the right spot here. I think we're pretty good. Let's try this. I can always turn it over and get another chance. It's a little bit wonky, isn't it?
Yeah.
That may work though. This is kind of a little, I may want to bring it up further, right?
Yeah.
Let's turn it over. Try again. We'll go right about there. I think bringing it up will help a little bit. That looks better, doesn't it?
Oh, good.
It's probably not exactly centered, but we're okay with that. We're good. Okay, so this is Bubble Bath and Pretty Peacock combination. So let me know what you think about that color combination. I just put that up and I still need to stamp the sentiment. Goodness. Okay, so this little thanks is really cute, and it's a small little sentiment, so I think that it's going to fit on here great. Well, honestly, I know it's going to fit on here great because I stamped it on another one to practice, so I think my practice one is a little bit better. We'll go with it instead. I just think this is really cute that we have the Bubble Bath and Pretty Peacock color combination. And so where did we get that? We got that from Stampin' Up, y'all. So this is one of those papers from that pack, and that's where we are drawing our color combo from. So now I'm ready to go ahead and put this card together. And I'm bringing in my liquid glue. Now you'll notice that this is in here and the lid's not on it. And if you watched last week, you know that Dale is 3D printing these little glue holders for me. We used them at bingo, in our in-person bingo on Saturday, and everybody loved them. And they're awesome. So if you need one in your craft room, let me know, because I bet we can make that happen, right?
Oh, yeah.
And how much are you charging for them, Dee?
About $3.
About $3. And so if you are not close to us, where we could deliver or you could pick it up, let us know. I mean, it may be better if you order multiple, so we'll have to charge for shipping, but I bet it wouldn't be much, would it?
No, it wouldn't.
Okay. But if that can help you out in your craft room, that would make him really happy. He had fun designing that. And what I like about this holder is I can put it back in there, and there's a little divot in the bottom that is keeping the tip of that glue from clogging up. And if you've watched my videos for very long, you know that I'm notorious for not putting the lid back on. Okay, so we're putting our bubble bath piece in. So cute. I never really thought about a pretty peacock. Did I glue that on there wrong?
No.
Okay. Whew, I scared myself. I never really thought about a pretty peacock band-aid, but I think when you're a stamper, you can have whatever color band-aid you want, can't you?
Absolutely.
So I think I'm going to turn this upside down to put this piece on. Y'all may hear Oliver barking, but he'll be okay for just a minute. We won't be long today.
Well, the cats and squirrels have been giving him a lot of heartburn lately.
Dale said he almost caught a squirrel the other day when he ran out there. Okay, super cute, super cute. So we've got our little sentiment, and I've really thought that I would put it up here. But then I also went ahead with that ribbon and I made a little bow with this ribbon. So I'm kind of thinking the bow towards the bottom right and the little sentiment towards the upper left. So you approve of that, Dee?
All right.
And I think what I'll do is snip a little piece of bones of my dimensionals out here to put on that sentiment. So just that little strip of dimensionals. And I know I've told you before that when I first started crafting, I did not even think about it. I just threw those edges away, and you don't want to do that. Now I think, why would I do that? But it's exactly what I did. I'm going to bring that right about there at the bottom of those two little hearts. I think that will help me get that straight. And I didn't grab any rhinestones or any type of embellishment other than the ribbon. Just keeping it simple, right? Do I want that there? Do I want it up here? No. I think I want it over here. I don't know that it really needs a bow. I don't know. I just wanted a little something something on there. Y'all can let me know what you think. So that is our first card. And I do have a couple people at work that I would like to give a thank you card to. It is back to school, and our nurse that does immunizations at the health department, her name is Allison, and she just does such a good job. Her immunization room is right across from my office, and yesterday I was listening to her giving kiddos shots, and that girl has got it down. So many of those kids do not even cry, and I think about how cool it is that they have a good experience when they come to get their immunizations. And one little boy was probably about 3, and he went out to the waiting room and announced to everybody that he got a shot, and he did not cry, and it was so cute. All right, let's make another card, and I have an idea who this is going to go to as well. We work with an amazing nurse practitioner named Jan, and she just does so much for so many people, so I thought this one could go to her. Again, 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2, and this time we're going to bring a piece of Azure Afternoon that's 5 1/4 by 4. And let me get the other components to this. Okay, so again, super simple on this one as well. We're going to be putting this piece of designer series paper, I'll bring it a little closer, it looks like just a piece of paper. And so I have been a nurse since the late 80s. And back then, it was not computerized charting, and really only for probably the past 15 to 20 years have we used pretty much nothing but computers to do our charting and documentation. So it used to all be handwritten, all on lined paper, and then of course you put that in the patient's chart. So this just kind of makes me think of a nurse's note, and that's why I chose that piece of DSP. So we're going to use Sweet Sorbet. Now this is one of Dale's favorite reds, isn't it? Would you consider it a red?
Yeah.
It's kind of a reddy, pinky red, reddy pink.
Yeah. Which one?
I'm looking for the stamp. So this one says, thank you for everything you do. A little bit bigger sentiment this time. And I may turn this upside down just because I can visualize this better in the position that I'm at here with my camera and light and stuff. So I'm going to ink it up really good. Thank you for everything you do. We're going to stamp it up in the corner. And I truly only have one shot this time because I didn't cut another piece of paper. And I think it's a little bit off, but it's really pretty close, isn't it? Pretty close. So
that's good.
I'm happy with that.
You just barely.
Oops. And then I nearly put my finger in the ink pad. I am getting really good at putting my finger in the ink pad, huh? Okay, so we've got our sentiment, and I wanted to put that on there first because we're going to take the Azure Afternoon ribbon that Dale reeled all up for us, and we're going to take it back off the bolt. And I didn't grab, well, I've got glue dots. I want to come pretty close to this line that's on the paper here. And I'm just going to bring that ribbon around. Let me go ahead and snip that off. Might make it easier to work with. Thank you. Let me find my glue dots again. And I didn't get to take your pick tool out today, but I can actually just stick the ribbon to the glue dot. That's a little tip for you when you're working with glue dots, especially when it's hot and humid. You want to bring your little piece of whatever you're using, your ribbon, little pieces of cardstock, whatever you're using glue dots on, bring it to your glue dot. I was taught to kiss the item to the glue dot because once you pick those glue dots up with your fingers, they get kind of tacky. Thanks, Dee. He grabbed us a take your pick tool. And that really does help to pick up the little glue dots too. If I can find the end of them. And then you can position it where you want it. But you know, in the summer, glue dots get a little more sticky. I can't keep from tearing stuff up today. I don't really need to cost Dale more money this week, do I?
Oh, we're doing good.
Alright, so we'll just bring that around. I think that looks pretty good. Get it lined up. Okay. And now we can glue this down to our Azure Afternoon. So that's that Azure Afternoon ribbon. Love the color coordination, don't y'all? I think that's one of the things that Stampin' Up! Does the absolute best in the industry. Is that color coordination. And what that does for us is makes it easier to craft, and we get to spend our time crafting rather than trying to match things up to make our projects. Okay, so what have we got going on? We played bingo last Saturday, the Supremely Awesome Bingo. I posted pictures Monday of that. We had a blast. I will be sending out an email once I get that completed, that talks about the classes and events in August. So be watching for that. And if you're not on our email list, message me and I can add you so that you'll be in the loop on everything that we've got going on.
Well, there was some people trying to get a new caller for next time.
Oh, yes. Dale is the caller at Bingo, and let me just say, y'all, they give him a hard time. It's amazing. He gets fired a multitude of times, don't you?
Sure.
We'll do a quick little ad. How does that sound? So we do have our kits collection on sale this entire month, up to 30% off. And you can find the kits in my online store at stampwithct.stampinup.net. And you can just look through and see what kits are available. They just released a new one yesterday. They try to release a new one each month. They're lots of fun, all inclusive. If you love crafting on the go or you just want all the design work done for you, that's a great option. And then if you earned bonus days coupon codes from Stampin' Up! In July, it is time to start redeeming those. So you have until the 31st. Just take the code that's in the email from Stampin' Up! And copy and paste it in when you place your order online. Or if you need help with that, you just let me know and we can help you. But, you know, you could earn as many codes as you want to. And I know several of you did earn some codes. And they were for $5 off when you spent $50. So be sure to redeem those. I'll keep reminding you throughout August. Stamping our cute little stethoscope. This is such a cute little image. Put this over on the chamois with the other stamps. We'll clean it in just a minute. Are you going to color it, Dee?
Sure.
You want to color it? Dale loves the coloring with the Stampin' blends, so we'll let him...
We'll just reach across and...
do that. So just adding some of that sweet sorbet, just a little bit of color. And I've had a purple stethoscope before. Do you remember that?
I do remember.
Years ago, I had a Littman purple no, I think it was a Nursemaid's purple stethoscope. I have a Littman now. Oh my goodness. It is so cute.
Put a little bit of dark, put some color in.
Oh, okay. Give it a little shading.
Do a little shading.
We used Stampin' blends at Bingo, and we had so much fun coloring and fussy cutting.
Oh, yeah.
Cassandra brought the cutest cookies I've ever seen, pizza cookies. Oh, they were adorable and delicious. You know, a lot of times those decorated cookies are not that great, but these are good.
How about that?
That is great. Do I have a wink of Stella down there?
You do.
Because I think that, you know, this part is metal. And we want to put a little shine there. That worked, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Okay. So that's our cute little stethoscope. And I think we'll kind of put it on a little bit at an angle. And we'll grab some Stampin' Dimensionals for that. Now, my friend Trish from Trish's Card Club, I was watching her live video the other night, and this dimensional page is pretty good. She goes row by row, y'all. What? She was talking about go row by row, and I'm thinking, I don't know that I can do that, but I'm going to try to be better.
Is it go row by row or go rogue?
Go rogue. You know, I just pick a dimensional from wherever, but I'm going to try to be good and go row by row, at least for a while. Anyway, if you have not ever seen Trish's Card Club, she does a Facebook Live video Monday nights, and she's a friend of mine from Tennessee, and she does great videos, so check her out. But anyway, Trish, I'm sorry, because I know a lot of times she watches my video. I do not go row by row, I go rogue. Oh my goodness, that is cute. The nurse in me loves this one. Absolutely love this one. Super cute. But this one is cute too, especially for a nurse giving immunizations. Lots and lots of Band-Aids going out. Okay, I think that's it for today. We've got, Dale's got an important meeting in about an hour. So if y'all will say a prayer that goes well, send him some good thoughts, we would appreciate that. And then we've got to run over to Athens for an appointment. So we've got a busy day, and I guess we really better let Oliver back in from outside, right? And he'll still get a treat, y'all. Don't worry. He'll still get his treat for making a video. And we will see you next Wednesday. Just a little bit of information too. We have seen the upcoming holiday catalog as demonstrators, and today is the first day that we can pre-order from it. So I'm telling you, the little bit that I've gotten to take a look at this catalog, I'm seeing some amazing stuff. Do you remember, Dale, what really jumped out at you?
Some of the animal figures are...
There's lots of animals, if you love animals, and there's lots of punches in this catalog too. That's kind of what stood out to me. There's a really, really cute little Christmas tree stamp. So demonstrators can pre-order starting today, and this catalog will go live to customers, I think the 5th of September.
If they want to join the team.
Yes, if you want to go ahead and pre-order, get those holiday products in your hands, then you need to join our team. So let me know if you have any questions about that. It's an awesome deal at $99. You get $125 worth of product. You get to pick, and you can pick things from the new holiday catalog. And then you get free shipping. You get a free paper pumpkin. You do pay the tax, so it's a little over $100 when you put the tax on there. But it is an awesome deal. You're part of our team. We have prizes each month. We do make and takes, do team meeting. It's a great group. I met with a couple of the girls on our team last night, and we just talked about what a supportive group we have. So, you know, we're there for each other in the good times, the good Stampin' times, and then sometimes there's hard life times, and we are there for each other for that too. I almost forgot to give away the prize. Okay, last week I had a package of Stampin' Dimensionals for the prize, and the way that you get entered for the weekly giveaway is to leave a comment, send up a heart, share the video. Any of those things, you're entered for a chance to win. And this week's winner is Pauline Driscoll. And Pauline, I know you have watched my videos, been part of my crafting community for quite some time, but I don't think that I have your address. So if you would please send me your address, message me. We'll get these Stampin' Dimensionals in the mail to you. And then this week, I was looking for a prize, and I have a couple extra chamois. And, you know, you just cannot stamp without a stamp cleaner. And a chamois is a great one. You just add water to it. It cleans your stamps really well. And you just rinse it out, and you're ready to go again. So this is our prize for this week. We'll give this away next week by random drawing. So be sure to leave those comments. And I think that's it. Okay, y'all have a great day, and we will see you next week.